My name is Mrs. Cantrell, and I'm a proud third grade teacher here at Fall Hamilton. I am here to present our third and fourth grade course in Our America. On behalf of Ms. McGill, our principal, faculty, and staff, sit back and relax and enjoy Our America.
And welcome to our program. Tonight we will celebrate our America. The United States have gone through some hard times in recent years. Good evening and welcome to our program. Tonight we will celebrate our America. The United States have gone through some hard times in recent years. Trouble with the economy, 2 wars, natural disasters, and terrorist attacks. It would be easy for Americans to get discouraged when facing these troubles. Tonight we will sing some of our country's most loved patriotic songs. We feel sure they will remind you of our country's great history, breathtaking beauty, amazing freedom, and brave people.
The lyrics to our national anthem come from the poem Defense of Fort McHenry, written by Francis Scott Key after he witnessed the British attack on Fort McHenry during the War of 1812. The morning after the attack, the American flag, although tattered and torn, still flew over Fort McHenry, revealing that the American troops had won the battle. Key wrote the poem after being so moved to see his beloved country's flag still flying in the morning light. The poem was set to music and remained the Star-Spangled Banner. It became a well-known American patriotic song until it was made our national anthem on March 3rd, 1931. Will you please stand and join us as we sing our national anthem, Star-Spangled Banner.
Folk singer-songwriter Woody Guthrie wrote, "This land is your land," after visiting many beautiful areas of the United States. For most of his life, he wrote 2 songs a day. His uniquely American songs greatly influenced folk music in the generations to come.
Waters
Catherine Lee Bates and the music by Samuel A. Ward. Catherine Lee Bates made a trip to Colorado in 1893. While there, she and friends traveled to the top of Pikes Peak. It was when she looked out at the beautiful country below the huge skies that the opening lines of the song first came into her head. Bates' song is one of the most beloved and popular of the many American patriotic songs. From time to time, it has been proposed as a replacement for Star Spangled Banner. As the national anthem, our chorus will now perform American the Beautiful. This in My Country was composed in 1940. The lyrics are by Don Ray and the music is by Al Jacobs. The song begins slowly with verse 1, speaking of people who were born here loving their homeland, while verse 2 speaks of those who have chosen to make the United States their new home. Can you name all 50 states in our beautiful country? Our singers today can, as you will hear as we sing 50 Nifty United States. country, Tennessee, also known as America, was written by Samuel Francis Smith. The melody is the same as the United Kingdom's national anthem, God Save the Queen, United States, for the Star Spangled Banner became the official anthem.
On September 11th of this year, we marked the 10th anniversary of 9/11, when the Twin Towers in New York City were attacked by terrorists. The Pentagon in Washington, D.C. was also attacked, and thousands of innocent people died. Tonight, we remember those who were involved in that horrible day in history. Our deepest sympathy still goes to the families of those who lost their lives in New York City, Washington, D.C., and on flights 93, 11, and 77. 10 years ago, on September 11, 2001, our lives were forever changed. We cried, we prayed, we hoped. Today, we take time to remember.
We dreamed of yesterday.
Americans in strength unite, this union born in freedom's light. United States, how sure we are, we'll pull together near and far. The world can see of what we're made. Each state is of the highest grade. Determination filled with pride, our people's will won't be denied. Our founding fathers said to stay the road we've traveled to this day. A quest for right cannot be wrong. With help from God, we will stay strong. Support our troops, ranks #1, for the job they do is never done. When forced, they put it on the line. True patriots, when called, they shine. Let's raise Old Glory with a cheer and thank all soldiers past and here.
If anyone here has served or is currently serving in the United States military, would you please stand? We would like to honor you for your service and thank you for keeping America free for all of us.
Our final song was first written by Irving Berlin in 1918 for our Army Camp show, but was rejected because it did not fit the rest of the lighthearted show. In 1938, Kay Smith, a fiercely patriotic American and the biggest star on radio, was deeply worried about her country. She asked Mr. Berlin if he could give her a song that would reignite the spirit of American patriotism of faith. He said he had a song that he had written but never used and she could have it. After sitting at the piano and playing it, she realized what a great song it was and called Mr. Berlin to tell him that she couldn't use his song without paying him anything. Then they agreed that any money the song made would be donated to the Boy and Girl Scouts of America. Thanks to Kay Smith and Irving Berlin, the Scouts have received millions of dollars in royalties. As we begin the song, I'd like to quote Kay Smith as she introduced it on her radio show, November 10, 1938. It's something more than a song, she said. I feel it's one of the most beautiful ever written, a song that will never die. The author, Mr. Irving Berlin, the song, God Bless America. Thank you for coming tonight and celebrating our America with us. America truly does belong to each and every one of us who feels he is living in the greatest country on earth. And why do Americans feel so passionately about their home? President Barack Obama said it this way: "We gather to affirm the greatness of our nation, not because of the height of our skyscrapers, or the power of our military, or the size of our economy. Our pride is based on a very simple premise, summed up in a declaration made over 200 years ago. Thank you and good